Well, thank you for joining me. Brand image, customer experience, customer engagement. Now, a little quick video, and I know you're going to say none of yours are quick. Way back in the day, I had a business that was called Window on the World. Now, the whole idea was it was retail development. It was about how people looked into your business and how your business looked out. Now, just recently, it seems that I'm being asked more and more about the image, the brand, and the customer experience, which is what the business is. We're a business development. But what I'm seeing now on some of the retail shops, and obviously you know I specialise in the leisure industry. You're going into a golf club, you're going into a country store, you're going into an equine store. It's still retail, so it's still as genuine as it is to going into a main high street store. The problem being is that they're not understanding. And I've put a little post up recently where I've tried to take some images, how to lay out your store, fundamental basics. You've got the customer in and on the premises. Their footfall is in the shop. What you do with that customer now, where you take that customer. Now, I talked a lot back in the day when I was doing retail development about using the senses, the visual, the auditory, the kinesthetic, the smell, everything about the store needed to entice the customers to A, stay, B, enjoy it, and C, spend their money. Now, this is coming back, and obviously, I can relate it back to the golf course I went to recently. It looked a jumble, it looked a mess. There was nothing there that enticed me to go through racks. Some people like that, don't get me wrong, TK Maxx and places like that. You like having a little rummage through. But the bigger outlets, the bigger retail outlets, you need to encourage people. Now, think about it when you go in. You're going in for an item, but it's what other items fit together. Now, this I can say, went into a clothing store the other day, popped in to have some, not this shirt, but have some more shirts. What is so special about them is they then start to add bits in. Oh, that would go well with this and this would go. But their mannequin in the window had the shoes, the socks, the trousers, the shirt, the braces, the waistcoat, the, pocket square. It had an image. This is what it's going to look like for the polo. This is what it's looked like for the racing. 5 different mannequins, 5 different setups, 5 different options. Now you'll see in the recent post I've done, Under Armour did exactly the same. This is the outfit you'll wear to the gym. This is the outfit you'll wear training. This is the outfit you'll wear to football. This is the outfit. So they're enticing the customer to see themselves in each situation on what products go with what. So as I say, I was in the shop yesterday, some more shirts being made for me, and it was very much apparent that they had got it right. These are what colours go, and they'd even got a colour chart on the wall, and I've brought it home. These are what trousers go with what shirts. These are what ties. These are what cufflinks. This all matches to look a lovely style, and it got me thinking. Why don't the golf clubs do it? Why don't the other retail outlets do it? Now, put it this way. I'm not a great shopper. You all know that. I'm a man. I just kind of don't shop. But if I went into a shop looking for cookery stuff, I'd want to see what goes with what. If this is the frying pans, these are the knives, and lay the table out and show me what's going to go with what. What does a kitchen area look like? What products go with other products? But then you want to put a little bit of a red herring in the shop window, something that doesn't match. So what I'm asking you to do is take a look, and as it was back in the day, look at your shop window. When your customers walk through the door, what do they see? What do they smell? What do they hear? What do they feel about your retail premises? Now, that's how it exploded for me into the brand, the image, the customer experience. Because we were designing shop windows, and I had some great artists come in, and we had some great photographers come in. And when we started looking at the image wasn't great. The branding wasn't great. The logos weren't great. And the whole experience of going into a store into a shop, into a retail premise, including cars and bikes, because that's where I came from. You pull up on your motorbike, you're looking at the shop window. What did that shop window say? Did it entice me? Did it look like it wanted me to go in? Same with the car garages. What you saw from the main road, did it entice you to go in? So think about this. A lot of your passing trade, whether it's high street, whether it's industrial park, wherever it happens to be, can drive past. They can see your store, they can see your outlet, they can see your garage, your bike shop, whatever. Does it look enticing? Then if they stop and take a look, what can they see? What have you put out there that's going to entice them to come in? Now, the other thing you need to remember, and this is something that I go back, looking it up this morning, about 12 years ago, Google started doing street maps, and you could actually type in the postcode of the store and actually physically look from the Google truck at the front of the store. So you could see it before you even got there. You could make it there. Now, there's a lovely equine premises down in Essex, and they have a massive great bronze statue out the front. You can't miss it. It's a focal point. You drive past, God, look at that. And then you look further and there's vehicles and there's, you know, they've made stuff out of hay and straw and they've got statues and they've got different colours, and it's about what they're going to have. And there's people drive past it just to go, oh, it's there. It's even appeared on little treasure hunts that people do around Essex. They go out and, yeah, you'll see the bronze statue. Who's on the back? Where's this? Where's that? It's enticing people. It's becoming a focal point. Your business is being talked about. Now, there's lots that I could add into this video to say, yes, you need to do this, you need to do that. But at the end of the day, first and fundamentals, mystery shop. People like me come in, look at your business. We take a simple photograph of the front and go, what's that tell me? What do I see? What do I feel? What do I hear when I look at the front of that? Is it clean? Is it tidy? And is it the same colour as your website, your Facebook, your everything else? Retail development is a massive part of your customer engagement, your customer branding, your employer branding, your business branding. It's all about you need to sell products and services to make your business grow. So how does it look, sound and feel? It's simple. If it doesn't look good, doesn't sound good, doesn't feel good, people don't buy. So it doesn't matter whether it looks good on Facebook, looks good on social media, looks good on Instagram, looks good on your website. All of that needs to match. Great. We now get people to buy from you. Is the feedback good? Is the feedback online good? Let alone what they're saying to their friends. So buying off the high street is one thing. Buying off of a, should we say, a leisure store, a motorcycle shop, a car shop, a bike shop, a BMX shop, football, whatever it happens to be, golf, whatever. The feedback, your customers are the people that are now interacting. If they don't feel right coming in, they're not going to stay. They're not going to represent. They're not going to endorse you. So however you look at my business and what I do, whether it's window on the world, looking into your business, looking out of your business, retail development, you're developing the brand, the image, the customer experience, the customer engagement to make more money. And what part of that can't you get? Then the next bit now is what I do, the brand, the image. We've broken it down because a lot of people couldn't quite get the gist of it's all one thing. It is human. We're going in, all of our senses are being activated. So break it down. Let's talk about the brand. Let's talk about the image. Let's talk about the experience. Let's talk about how it looks, how it feels, how it sounds. Simple. You need the customers. It needs to feel good, look good and sound good. And in some cases, some of the shops I've worked with and some of the motorcycle shops I've worked with, it smells good because there's now fresh coffee. There's a little coffee shop. There's somewhere to sit down, chill out, have a chat. There might be a big TV on the side, watching some of the motor racing. Think about the customers. Think about what they want and how long you can keep them there spending money. So come back, tell me what you think, and then we'll go from there. But quite happily, I'll come and do a mystery shop at your premises. Talk to you soon.